Alright, y'all see the date on this. Friday, January 31st, between 4 p.m. and 4:30 p.m. is when this show came on. Way after the election, and 11 days after Trump got inaugurated. On Friendly TV, I recorded a show. I don't know what channel this is supposed to be on, but this is what came on. Not this commercial, but the next one. This is just as close as I can get to it, but this is crazy.
Compliance, time tracking, and contractor payments. And when you're ready, benefits, HR, and more. Put your business on the #1 payroll platform.
Hold on, that's as close as I can get to it.
Get started for free at gusto.com.
This commercial.
The whole country's going to hell.
There has to be some form of punishment.
For the work. I am your retribution.
We are not going back.
What in the world is that about? Why are they still running advertisements for Kamala?
Payroll platform. Get started for free at gusto.com.
11 days after Trump became president. It's saying
The
vote.
whole country's going to hell.
There has to be some form
They
of
still wasting money on old campaign ads or what?
I am your retribution.
We are not going back.
That shit is insane, dude.
I am proud to be able to be on the first ever HBCU Demand.
I am your retribution.
This is insane, dude.
Not going
I
back.
don't know why this stupid thing ain't working. Hold on.
Compliance, time tracking.
Yeah, I don't
and
know, man.
contractor
I don't know
payments.
what this is supposed to
And when
mean.
you're ready, benefits, HR,
Man, try to like
and
get
more.
him arrested or
Put
kicked
your
out
business on the
again.
#1 payroll
What are you
platform.
come up with this
Get
time?
started for free at
I was never even a supporter of the
gusto.com.
guy, but they've made me a supporter of
The
him.
whole country's going to
There
hell.
has to be some form of
Because of how much they keep like pushing this dude.
I am your retribution.
We are not going back.
It's like it won't pause there for some fucking reason. And now I can't clear the info off the screen on my own. Weird. That's like the 4th time it took me to pause it right there. Friday, January 31st at 4 o'clock. So this is like, 20 minutes in. So, what? Quarter after 4, 20 after 4, probably about 20 after 4. That's fucking weird, man. That's extremely weird. And it wouldn't let me pause it. That's why I had to keep going back and trying again. Trying to pause it so you can see where it says chaining, we're not going back, huh? Wonder what that means. I don't know. But these are absolutely not the people we want in power. I was never a supporter of Trump. I didn't vote for him or anybody he ran against in the last 3 elections. I didn't vote at all. Because I wasn't sure about him. But because of how much shit that they've thrown at this dude and listen to him actually talk on Rogan and another podcast, and seeing how he's so willing to do podcasts. There's a few of his I haven't even listened to yet where she won't do none of that shit. Like, this is the Bilderberg. This broad right here is a mouthpiece for the Bilderberg. And I'm telling you, they are what is trying to destroy the world and this country. I don't know why they have everything. And if it wasn't for us, broke motherfuckers out there buying all their products and making their corporations rich, they wouldn't have shit. They'd be a bunch of broke motherfuckers like us. But because we bought their products and made them rich, now they act like they don't need us. And they want to take over even more. Take away any kind of freedom of speech, take away... I mean, I just watched the movie 1984 for the first time. I've never seen it. I've known of the movie, I've known of the premise, never watched it. And as I just got done watching it for the first time, even knowing what it was about, I was like, wow, that's fucking weird, because that really is what the Bilderberg types are trying to do, man. They're trying to make everyone believe a specific way. Freedom is slavery, ignorance is pain, or ignorance is stupidity, and what's the other one? There's another slogan they have written everywhere, because Big Brother's always watching, and it's like, dude, this is some crazy shit, man. It's weird how fucking on that movie was as to what these people are trying to do. For the first time, I actually think that maybe Trump him and the people he's putting in office this time might just be the hope we've been looking for. I just hope that I used to think he was a Bilderberg. I assumed he was a Bilderberg. But I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping that I'm wrong and he actually is the hope we've been needing, because from just what I've seen him do so far, like, we're already headed in the right fucking direction. Yeah, nobody's politics are ever perfect to suit everybody. But you know what, man? This broad and her group brought all these millions of fucking prisoners from other countries and, drug lords and, prison gang members over here and dumped them in our communities to try to get more votes, and she still lost by a fucking landslide. Shit, all the people that voted for her might be some of the criminals she brought over. Now, don't get me wrong, when it comes to people coming to this country's should be all about taking in people who are actually here to, like, work and make a better life for themselves. But, people who are going to come here to fucking cause chaos and death and destruction and terrible shit happen, that should not be okay. I know there's a problem with deportations because you're going to get people who are just normal people who are working. And that I don't think should be. I think people who are working hard, at least put them last on the fucking list. Go after the dangerous people first. And then maybe, but they also shouldn't be kept in the same place. But nothing's ever perfect, man. If it wasn't for this broad and her fucking cohorts, the Bilderbergs, dumping all these people here, all the rest of the people who are just normal people here working to make a better life for themselves wouldn't be forced out. These fucking people ruined it for everyone. For every one of them, dude. They are the reason that it got ruined for them. Because the horse shit they pulled, and then you don't see them trying to get these criminals out of here. The ones that actually are criminals. You don't see them trying to get them out of here. And where these, like, groups of gangs have been dumped off and given money. It's like they fucking give them money. They can't give homeless people some money. Do anything for homeless people. Or like the people in North Carolina. Yeah, I know there's people in California too. I'm sure they could use help too. I don't feel as sorry for everyone. I don't feel as sorry. Maybe it's just a character fault, And being a Christian, I shouldn't feel this way, but I don't care as much about the fucking rich people and their fucking big ass mansions that got burned down as I do a bunch of normal working people that just got fucked by the government and by FEMA and are just left alone to fend for themselves with their whole community wiped out, and they're just normal ass people like us. I feel even more sorry for them. Can't give them fucking money, but you're gonna give like criminals and drug lords and shit money to come here to vote for you and still lose and then not do shit about it. And that's who they want to be in charge. I mean, she ain't in charge of shit, trust me. She's just a mouthpiece. But the Clintons and the Bushes, the Obamas, like, they're all solid members, but the whole families are members. But this chick's a member, but I have a feeling like those folks, I think, are actual members, where she's probably just a mouthpiece. They make her feel important, just like Biden, and if they don't need him anymore, they fuck him over. But yeah, this is weird as shit. Again, Friday, January 31st, between 4 and 4:30 p.m. That's fucking weird, man. This is how tyranny fucking starts. I've seen some other bullshit, and they're like, showing Trump, and they're like, this is a terrible night for free speech, this is a terrible night for freedom, terrible night for democracy, and I'm like, and this is who the fuck you'd rather have? Really? They said that's how tyranny starts. No, this is how fucking tyranny starts, dude. This is how. People doing the crazy shit that they do and thinking it's alright and having two completely fucking different forms of justice. For decent people, they get fucked, and these criminals just get away with whatever the fuck they want. They're also people who are responsible for having guns taken away in different communities where they know the criminals are still going to have guns, but the decent people are legally not allowed to defend themselves. But the criminals, they get caught with a gun, they're going to prison anyways, but, when are they going to get caught with a gun? Probably during or after committing a crime will be the only time they probably get caught with it, and then what does it matter anyways? But good people can't defend themselves. That's fucked up, man. That's where this group of people is taking this country. Whether you like guns or not, someone not liking guns should not dictate someone else's ability to defend themselves and their own families and their property. If you don't like guns, don't buy one. But you shouldn't it's not right to tell the people they can't own them and protect themselves and their family from fucking criminals that this woman and her group are bringing in and dumping in the fucking country, let alone anybody else already that lives here you gotta worry about. You can get bugged by anybody. Even people that were born right here in America. But to bring in more people that can fuck you over, we don't need that. So, something to think about. I was never really for Trump, not until I listened to him on Rogan and I forget the other guy's podcast. But I got a couple more I want to listen to too, and it's just like, dude, like the things he's doing already are huge. I wonder how the whole thing with the cartels is gonna go though, because I think it underestimates the fact that the Delta Force and shit are some crazy bunch, but they're also people who have families. Some of these people that and these cartels don't have families because they don't give a fuck. It's just money or die. And I just wonder how far they're willing to go to try to make them stop coming after them. You know, I ain't gonna give them no ideas, but you know what I mean. It just makes me wonder. But anyways, something needs to be done. Somebody's finally standing up and fucking doing it. We got looks like a decent group of people. I've actually, for the first time in my life, been paying attention to this shit by watching different people and what they're saying, and you know what they're trying to do, and it at least seems like we have hope for the first time since I can ever fucking remember. So we'll see, but let's hope. I do just hope if Trump really is one of us after all, we gotta make sure somebody's gonna back him up and follow him, because if not, then they're just gonna wait 4 years and go right back to what they're doing. So keep that in mind. If Vance runs, I actually will go out and make it a point to go vote. So anyhow, have a good weekend, yo. It's real food for thought.